Good afternoon, our Canadian travel partners. My name is Patrick Oketch from Kenya, Utopia African Expeditions. It is a great honor having everybody on board my Canadian family. Welcome, and let me pass over to Preston for the quick introduction.
Good afternoon, Canada. We are thrilled to take you on a short journey today through the wild beauty of East Africa and exciting innovations redefining how safaris are sold, managed, and experienced. Okay,
And
we promise 45 minutes of inspiration, insights, and imaginations. Let's begin. Here's our quick roadmap. First, Patrick takes you into the soul of East Africa. It's a wildlife landscape, communities. Then I'll show you how technology and creativity are giving travel partners like you transparency, speed, and smarter service. And finally, we'll reveal how an exciting 2026 educational safari opportunity exclusive for Canadian agents. So over to you, Patrick.
Thank you very much, Preston. We'll go to slide number 3. So basically, when people think about safari, the minds go to East Africa, the cradle of the experience itself. From Kenya, Masai Mara, to Tanzania, Serengeti, to Rwanda hills, the region offers year-round spectacular. And I believe that a majority of the travel agents who are on board, some of their clients have been to these beautiful East African nations. And beyond wildlife, it is the people, the warmth, the culture and hospitality, the complete journey that we have here. So basically, under Utopia African Expeditions, we do more of the signature experiences. We have like our core principle is not to sell about the packages, it is to sell the experiences, because with experiences, we'll be able to get clients, will be able to get more referral to come back. So when I go to the slide number 4, about the signature experience, few places in the world allow you to see lion. It is only in a few places in East Africa that allows the guests to see the lions hunting early in the morning, to see the great migrations happening in the heart of the Masai Mara and the Serengeti, to see the gorillas in Uganda and Rwanda and Uganda. We have got the best coastal beaches in Kenya, Tanzania, Zanzibar. It is a beautiful nation that we have in this country. And from the experiences that we sell to our clientele, all the clients that we have tried to work with for the past 15 years, we have really had amazing experiences with all this clientele. So when you go to the next slide, when you go to our curated, most of our packages that we do, they're curated itineraries. They're not like a custom itinerary where we normally, the itineraries are more flexible, where we can say the clients wants to do like about 10-day safaris, 12-day safaris, 20-day safaris. We can customize best with the agents and the needs of the clientels. We don't have to have like a fixed itinerary based on the age of the clientele. We have like the elderly people, the young people, the youth people, the millennium people. So we can always try to customize the itinerary based on their interests, whichever they want. And we can also advise you accordingly. Maybe we advise our clients according on the best seasons when to travel and when to book the clients, because all these destinations, they're like all year destinations when the clients can come to the East Africa. And based on the itinerary that you have, we also have On our fleets of the vehicles, they are like the safari jeeps, which are modern, are more customized with 6 people on board with the fridge. You have got the fridge inside, the radio. We have got the professional safari guys who speaks English, they speak French, they speak Spanish, and we also have a few who speaks in Russian languages. So at any given time, we give you the curated itinerary. You know that your client is well taken care of. And on the same note is that whenever your clients comes to either Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda, Rwanda, we also have a dedicated team at the airports who normally assist our clients on the meet and assist to bypass the long queue at the immigrations. Then they are meet at the outset, they're transported to the hotel. Based on the properties, and our partners that we work with across, we work with most of the reputable hotels under the slide sheets. We work both with the reputable hotels across the regions, across the East Africa regions, where we have all visited all these properties, and we have managed to confirm that everything's are more of eco-friendliness to our clientele. The food is okay, there are no mosquitoes, the service is more ideal. We don't want to book our clients where we have never gone to. So that's why we normally recommend our team to go visit this property to ensure that everything is certain. And we're also blessed to have one of our property in the Mara, Matera Bush Camp. Maybe I will request Paige to play for you a small video, please. This is you can see this is one of the bush breakfasts that once our clients have like a unique experience in the park, we also extend the bush breakfast to our clientels. It normally comes like a surprise. This is normally being done early in the morning. For the evening, we normally arrange the sunset with the trees. And for the dinner, at times we also do like a surprise bush dinner to a clientele. Maybe you can proceed with the video as well, please, if you don't mind. Thank you. That is the video of the top. It's called the Topi Pride in the Masai Mara. Now there are a family of 16 Pride with the kids, and this amazing family. Whenever you visit Masai Mara, you'll be sure to meet this kind of the family. And more so, just about to wind up regarding the community and the sustainability. Under our slide 7, we work at Utopia African Expeditions. We don't just work for profit. We work to support the communities, and we also work in terms of the conservations. We are also proud that under Utopia African Expeditions, we are supporting a Gifted Hands charity organization, which is a foundation that works with the orphanage in Kisumu, which we promote 100% with about 203 kids there. So anytime a client books a safari with Utopia African Expeditions, whenever you book a safari with us, you know that you are supporting one child with educations at the orphanage and also the feeding programs at the orphanage. So the money is not wasted; it's invested back to the community. And also, we have also launched a philanthropic safari for some of the guests who will not just like to go to the safari. They can come work with the community. They can work at the orphanage maybe for 3 days. Then the rest of the about 6 days or 7 days, they can go for the safari after working with the community. Some of the people will like to come and stay, work with the local women in the villages, at the school, at the hospitals and everything. Then after that, they can go. We also blessed that last year, Batuan, we had the opportunity of hosting 30 dentists across the different parts of Canada who were in the village. They came to my village for 2 weeks, and we managed to see 5,500 patients who had the dental issue. It was the first time Utopia African Expedition conducted these missions, and it was a great blessing for the community. And based on this organization that we conducted under our foundations, I had opportunity to visit Canada 3 weeks ago, where I was in Toronto. I went to Calgary, I was in Edmonton, I went to Cranbrook, then I also went to Victoria Islands, a place called Sydney, also to meet with a few doctors to see if we can also try to promote more dentists to come along to support the community. So from here, I will also request how we can also engage with agents. We have got B2B special rates at any given times. You need your clients coming, will be protected for. And for the clients who comes, we have two sets of the safaris. We have the flying safaris and the road safaris. Maybe for the clients who want to go on the flying safaris, they can fly the safari, then they get the vehicles on the end destinations. The ones who want to explore different parts of the country by the road, we also have the vehicles that take them around, and they are all equipped on a side-by-side window, which is guaranteed. We are also having the farm trip for the 2026. Maybe we'll be able to communicate later in the month of March or to May. We'll be able to share more details with the people who will be interested to come along. We'll be able to share and see how we can also try to partner along. And also at our team, we have got a dedicated 24/7 team who are always there to assist our clients. And addition to this, all our clients who normally comes, we work with, we give them a complimentary AMREF flying cover just in case of any eventuality. Our clients are well taken care of. And we have worked with the different corporations. We have worked with the high people from different parts of the world, highest authorities. So I believe that when we work together, it will be a pleasure working together to support this common mission. When we work together, we are not supporting the company, we are supporting the charity that we run at home. So thank you very much. Let me now hand over to our brother, Preston, to take you over to the next stage. Thank you.
Patrick, well done, and thank you for showcasing the beauty of East Africa. My name is Preston again, as mentioned earlier. I run a company called Nexus Forge, and we partner very closely with DMCs, including Utopia. Nexus Forge, we've come up with an ERP that manages tour companies, okay? Because behind every smooth safari is a well-coordinated system. So Safari Sync, built by Nexus Forge Africa, is a digital backbone of DMCs like Utopia. It automates quotations, invoices, itineraries, agent dashboards, ensuring speed and accuracy. How technology enhances trust? Basically, trust is built through visibility. Our systems make operations transparent for agents. You can track quotes, you can track payments and confirmation in real time. Secure gateways and instant reports eliminates guesswork. This is the new standard of reliability in Africa, ground handling. Okay, I think I'll wait before I can continue with my other notes. I'll wait for Paige to. Okay, this is a system. This is a system that we have. What Paige is sharing with you now, that is an agent dashboard, okay? You as an agent or you as a client, you are able to see real time everything about your bookings. There you can actually generate your invoice real time, and you can also generate your service voucher. Can you click on the service voucher? That is a client's service voucher, okay, which actually breaks down all that you've booked with a tour company on the ground. And you can use this document and go with it to the embassy and get your visa, because it actually breaks down all your services that are booked. So the system also allows you to see your voucher, you as an agent and then you as a client. So it brings in a level of transparency, okay, which hasn't been seen yet in the tour industry. okay? Because we want you guys to actually, determine your destiny, where you're going to. You can see your voucher, you can see your invoices, and you can see your service voucher. Okay. The other thing that we're trying to now build into the system, we are trying to bring in now a loyalty and rewards program. We've taken it a step further, integration loyalty program directly into SafariSync. Every payment received translates into loyalty points that agents and clients can redeem for future trips. It's a smart incentive, driving repeat business, brand loyalty for Africa, for Utopia and other partners. Okay, so innovation is very engaging. Okay, and digital storytelling, technology alone isn't enough. It must tell a story. Nexus, which helps African DMCs strengthen their brand voices through their websites, content, and design. Our goal is to help local operators look, sound, and perform like global brands. Okay. So I've shared with you the system, which you're able to automate your documents, you're able to automate your invoices, you're able to automate your vouchers. You don't need to call the tour company. You can actually, at any one given time, you can log into your portal and you can see everything about your tours. Okay. So in my closing remarks, innovation is all about disruption. Okay, so it's a journey that we want to work with both overseas travel agents and African DMCs. Okay, so with those few notes from my side, I think I'll hand it over again back to Patrick to tell us about the farm trips and the educational trips.
Yes. Thank you very much, Preston. I think there's something crucial thing that I would just like to highlight regarding the visas to these East African countries. Most of these countries, you don't need to go to the embassy to get the visas. All these countries have got the ETA, like for Kenya, if you are coming, we have like the electronic ETA that you can just apply, and normally we assist our guests to apply. It only takes us about 5-10 minutes to have the approval for these visas. For Tanzania, you can also apply the visa online. For Rwanda, you get the visa upon arrival. Same to Uganda. So it is this destination like more like a visa-free destination. And for the people who want to fly over to these destinations, either way, we don't have a direct flights from Canada to East Africa. Is the other way you fly from either Canada to Europe. That is maybe from, if you are in Canada, you can fly to Amsterdam, you can fly to Amsterdam, you can fly to Paris, you can fly to via Lufthansa back to Nairobi, or you can opt to fly via maybe Doha or Emirates to bring you to Kenya, or to take you to Tanzania, to take you to Uganda, take you to Rwanda. So it is it is a very seamless way to travel, though it's a long flight, but it is a good way to come through those preferred options. Maybe the people want to fly via USA. We also have a direct flight from JF Kennedy to Nairobi, which is about 16 hours. It's about 16 hours flight. It's a direct flight with the Kenya Airways. You can also try to use that kind of modality. We are coming up with 2026, the farm trip, which will for whether Kenya. We have one that will contain for Kenya, another one for Tanzania. We'll be able to share. We are currently trying to consolidate the number of the people, and a certain discounted rate or a few fee for that will be able to be implemented under the same, to see how we can also try to promote the destination. Those who are willing will be able to, will share the contacts, send us an email. We see how we are going to work with it. And also just to give you the assurance that when you hand over the clients to us, we'll be able to give you the best of the best of the best services. For the ones who go on the road safaris, we'll be able to equip all our safari jeeps with the company logo, so that the clients will know that that is your company, it is not Utopia. So we'll try to secure and also balance your safari. We also have a different, according to the video, you have seen different activities. It's not just a safari sitting on the vehicle. We have this bush breakfast, we have the bush dinner, we have the walking safaris with the courtesy with the Moran. We also have the hot air balloon safaris that the guests can also try to do. So I leave you at this angle as we go to the next step for, I think maybe Bet will be able to guide us on the next step.
Awesome. Thank you so much for the lovely presentation. So I think if we're ready for the Q&A portion, we can dive right into that. So if anyone has any questions, feel free to put them in the Q&A chat box. That'll be at the top. I did see a question here earlier. It says, what lead time do you recommend when organizing a custom itinerary for 2 to 6 people?
Thank you. With that one, within a span of about, if it is a weekdays, within 3-4 hours, we should be able to get it. But normally we try to give you about 24 hours to confirm with the actual availability, especially in the peak season. Regarding the same, I think we also have a seasonality. We have like the mid-season and the peak season. The peak season for all destinations normally from July to October is a peak season. Now, this is the time that we have so many guests who coming, but we have like the guests who like to enjoy the time with the wild animals, with the privacy. January to June is also the best moment, and November.
And I do see another question here.
For Susanna Leopard.
Yes, says, what's the best time of year for clients? Best length of stay and attire for clients?
Thank you very much, Susanna. I can see that like for this destination, they're all year round, apart from April. April is like more of a rainy season. We have more rains, but the rest of the years is perfect. If you want the clients to pay slightly lower, January to June is the best moment. If your clients pay slightly higher, July to October is also the clients pay higher because of the great migration for the clients who wants to do the great migrations. I also forgot to mention about that we also focus mostly with the photographic safaris through our professional guides. If you have the clients who like to do the wildlife photography, you will be happy to host you. Maybe based on the number of the days, based on that long flight, we suggest maybe you can do like 8-day safaris, minimum of 8-day safaris. Maybe you can ask just to go quickly on one of the safari packages that we do so that they can see how the itinerary looks like. Maybe you can go and check maybe the page 14, please. So this is one of the example of, this one is based on, this is about 7 days. I think this is about 6 nights, 7 days. It's more like a luxury travel where clients arrive in Nairobi, they're transferred to a city hotel. We have got a standard of 5-star and a 4-star category. Then the following morning, they're transferred to Amboseli. Amboseli is one of the most famous parks in Kenya. It is known with the heads of elephants. So from Amboseli, they stay for 2 nights in Amboseli. You can see a very beautiful view of the Kilimanjaro. So after Amboseli for 2 nights, then from Amboseli, they will fly from Amboseli to the Masai Mara with the flights, a light craft, the Chestnut Caravan, which takes about 55 minutes to Masai Mara. They stay there for another 2 nights in the Masai Mara, then they go back. This is mainly, this kind of itinerary is normally good for the honeymooners because they don't waste more time on the road. Basically, like in Tanzania, we have the most famous park that we sell a lot is the Ngorongoro, is the Serengeti, is the Lake Manyara, Ndutu. We sell them a lot. And for Kenya, the most famous park we have is the Masai Mara is famous. We have Amboseli, we have Samburu. For the guests who like to see the animals with northern characteristics, you go to Samburu. This one also reminds me, while I was in the Cranbrook, we had to drive about 2 hours to see the grizzly bears, but we never saw them on the mountain. It was too cold for the Kenyan man. I never saw them, but I saw the mountain goats. So based on this itinerary, you can have a minimum number of the passenger, maybe from around 2 passengers to a group of about 40 people. But most of the properties that we work with, we try not to work with the big properties, we work with the more of a boutique properties with about maybe 10 to 20 tents maximum, where the clients can have like a personalized attentions when they're being served during the places. And when you go to the page 4 on the road safari, so this is like a more common safari for the common families. It's called the Kenya Classic Safari Circuit, where the clients have one night in Nairobi. They come in the evening, they spend overnight in Nairobi. The next day they do like the city tour within the city. They go to the Nairobi National Park. They go to Davis Shedrick, where we have like the baby elephants. We go to the giraffe center to feed the giraffes. Then from there, we go to the Karen Blixen. There's a famous museum called Karen Blixen, where the Memories of Africa, the book of Memory of Africa was acted, that movie by the Karen Blixens. We have lunch. Then late in the afternoon, we take the clients to the city center, have a relaxation before we start the main safari again to Amboseli for 2 nights. From Amboseli, you come to Lake Naivasha, where Naivasha is also very known with the hippopotamus, and the Crescent Island, where the guests walk with the animals, with the animals like the giraffes, the antelopes. You walk with them closely with the zebras. You stay 1 night in Lake Naivasha. You go to Masai Mara for another 2 nights in Masai Mara, 3 nights in Masai Mara. From Mara, you come back. That is a total of 8 days. And when the clients comes in, I wanted just to highlight that all the food is catered for. From day one, once they arrive in Kenya, the only thing that is not catered for is the first night, because it's the bed and breakfast. Now, the rest of the days, all the meals are catered for. And all these hotels, they provide the continental English breakfast. It is a complete set of the buffet breakfast. But if you go to the boutique hotels, it's more like a setup of the buffet, but they come in the sequences. So the food is well taken care for. The only thing that the clients normally pays is the drinks. But if they book the super luxurious properties for the clients who want like the super high-end properties, all the drinks are inclusive under that. So there's another question that I see from Akam Balo. Thank you for your interest for the photographer safaris. I will be happy to host you, and I will give you one of the famous guide who is a gold guide who will be able to take care of your clients for the wildlife photography. This is recommended maybe for about 8 days, 10 days, a safari that you can discuss with the clients. For Lisa, I think the gorillas all year round, but April, March is not good because of the seasons of the rain. It is not advisable. The rest of the months, you can try to do that one. We'll be happy to assist you arrange this one. Thank you.
Great. So thank you so much. Patrick and Preston, do you have any final words before I close off the webinar today?
No, basically, maybe before you close the webinar, I would really suggest that we were to play the initial video of the company.
Absolutely, yes.
Welcome to Utopia Africa Expeditions. Our mission and purpose is to take you where you have never gone. We love Africa, and we believe in experiences that will brighten up your life. We bring people together and make experiences that will live in your hearts for a lifetime. With us, it's more than just a safari. We change lives through incredible encounters with nature. Are you ready for the adventure? Connect with us and let's explore the world. Want to visit too? Email us at info@utopiaafricanexpeditions.com to start planning your African adventure. Visit our website at www.utopiaafricanexpeditions.com for more inspiration. Utopia African Expeditions. Enjoy the best of Africa with us.
Hope you have enjoyed the video. And to climax is that the B2B rate that we give you is normally the rate that we have. You can always have about 20 to 25% the markup fee. So feel free to engage us, and we'll be happy to have you. And when you come to Kenya, we say Hakuna Matata, and you're gonna enjoy the Kenya and the legacy as you enjoy, and you're gonna add more weight when you go back to Canada. Thank you. Back to you, Preston.
Thank you very much again, Patrick, and everybody for participating in this webinar. And like we said when we were starting, partner with us. You know, partnership is at the heart of what we do. Reach out anytime. We are here to help you quote, plan, operate confidently in East Africa. Let's go create unforgettable journeys for your clients. Okay. So other than that, I think I've concluded on my part. And thank you very much for joining us. Maybe Patrick, you got anything else to add?
No, just to say, we say Maxi Bekok for giving us this opportunity. Thank you, Baxter Media, for organizing these things. We appreciate Paige also for coordinating back and forth this organization. I welcome you to Kenya, please, for 7 days, courtesy of Utopia. Come and enjoy. And to our fellow travel partners who have taken time, please be our good ambassador. Feel free to have our contacts, share the communication. We'll be happy to work together, support your clientele. We know how we got. To those who also do the kind of this philanthropic safari, like taking the dentists, taking the doctors, we'll be happy to work together with the community to support the community through this kind of great initiative. Thank you very much, and it's a great honor, but take care of those cold weather in Canada. We're going to send you more sunshine from Kenya. Asante.